Dear scholars, through the previous video, I explained the story or the lesson The Peacock and the Crane. I hope you all might have watched the video, listened the explanation and also understood it. Through this video, I am going to explain the activities or questions given in pointers or exercise based on this lesson. So let's start with the first activity. Read the following sentences carefully and choose the correct meaning. See, we have sentences over here, and what is their meaning? We have three options to choose it. The peacock had a gorgeous tail like no other bird. What is its meaning? No bird had a tail. No, it's not that. The peacock's tail was more beautiful than any other birds, and all birds had gorgeous tails. What is proper? The peacock had a gorgeous tail like no other bird, means other birds do not have the tail like peacock. So here, second option is the correct. The peacock's tail was more beautiful than any other birds. Second sentence, fine feathers don't make fine birds. So it is the proverb. What is its meaning? You cannot use feathers to make birds. No, it's not. You can judge something by its outward beauty. No, it's not. Something that looks beautiful may not really be useful. It is proper, right? Because peacock who has beautiful feathers, beautiful tail, still he can't use it to fly high. So it is beautiful, but it is not much really useful. So the last option is correct. Next, second activity, read the story aloud or present it in groups of three. What is that group? First one is narrator, second one is the peacock, and third one is the crane. Narrator means a person who tells story, and in the same story the characters peacock and the crane we have to use. So this is oral activity, but still how the answer can be or how it can be presented, let me tell you little about it. For example, I myself is the narrator. So here I will begin. One day I was wandering in the garden where I came across a beautiful peacock talking proudly with the crane. I stopped and listened their conversation, where I heard the peacock was saying to the crane that he had beautiful, colorful feathers, and the crane's feathers are dull and colorless. Further, the peacock said, look at my feathers, how they shine in all the colors of the rainbow, while yours are so pale. I am dressed like a king. After listening this, the crane got little angry and the crane replied, that's true, but I can fly high above among the clouds. In this way, you have to present the story. Third one, imagine you are the crane. What actions and words of the peacock would you not like? Write about it in short. So if I myself is a crane and having a talk with the peacock, where the peacock is talking proudly with me. So what would not I like? If I were the peacock, see, answer will begin with these words. If I were the crane, I would not like conceit of the peacock, his scoffing at my feathers, calling pale and colorless to my feathers, and further the actions like spreading and showing his tail, comparing with it rainbow. In this way, you have to write the answer of this third activity. Fourth one, discuss what a friendly and good natured peacock would say to a crane. See, now we have to consider opposite nature of the peacock. If the peacock would be friendly and good natured, he would not have boasted, he would not speak proudly, right? So, what would that friendly and good natured peacock have said? Let us see. Hi, hi crane, you can fly high in the sky. You are very lucky that you can see the beautiful earth. Here, my feathers are useless. Though they are colorful, I can't fly high in the sky and I can't see the beautiful earth, the beauty presented on the earth. I can't go high up in the clouds, I can't go high up in the stars. You are really, really lucky. I wish if I could fly high like you. In this way, you can write the answer of this fourth activity. Fifth one, find one more example which shows that a beautiful appearance is not enough. So there are many stories you might have listened. I would like to provide you one example. You might have listened the story of the stag, right? The story of the stag and his antlers. The stag, who was also proudly like peacock, what was that stag proud of? That is his antlers, beautiful antlers. But because of antlers only, and moreover, he was not happy with his legs, right? But when he was there to be hunted, at that time his legs helped him to run. While running, he got caught up due to his antlers. So at that time he understood that his antlers were beautiful, but he got caught up due to that. Means his beautiful antlers proved to be useless, and he used to consider his legs useless, or they were ugly, but they help him to run to save his life. So this is one example. You can write complete story as a part of the answer of this question, or you can write short summary just like I told. Fifth one, list 5 adjectives and 5 nouns from the story. Adjectives means the words which describes nouns or pronouns, and nouns names of persons, places, animals, things, ideas, etc., right? So from this story, we have to write 5 adjectives and 5 nouns. So there are many. Begin with the first line. First of all, adjectives. So what are adjectives at the beginning? That is gorgeous, then further colorless, then conceited, dull, colorful. These are the 5 adjectives. Then 5 nouns: peacock, crane, tail, bird, feathers, etc., rainbow, etc. are the nouns. You have to write 5 examples of nouns and adjectives from the story only, just like I told. Next, find 5 adjectives that end with ful or les. See, these are the suffixes ful and les. When we see these letters at the end of the words, mostly they are adjectives. So first of all, we have to find such a words, and then we have to write their antonyms. So keep in mind, when the word is ending with ful, its opposite is written with les. Let me give you example. Careful. The word careful, it is ending with ful. Its opposite, careless. See, it is ending with les. The same way, hopeful, hopeless, useful, useless. Some other examples. Beautiful, its opposite is written as ugly. Beautiful, ugly. So in this way, you have to write some adjectives. You write, five are given. So write 5 adjectives ending with ful, or you can think of les, and also write their opposites. So make 2 columns and write the answers there. So here you have to title adjective, and here you have to use the title opposites. For example, careful, careless. In this way, you have to write the answer of this question. Next, 8th activity. Here you have to make a collection. Let us see what is it. Start a collection of proverbs. What is proverb? A proverb is a short, well-known sentence or phrase that gives advice or tells what is generally true. Just like we have proverb in the lesson, in the story, fine feathers don't make fine birds. What is its meaning? It is what? Something that looks beautiful, that may not be really much useful or much important, right? Here is one more example. A stitch in time saves 9. What is the meaning of this proverb? See, it is here. If one does something in time or immediately, it saves a lot of work later. See, for example, you are preparing for the examination daily, so definitely your work will be reduced. But if you decide to prepare for the exam one day before of that particular paper, so how would be your preparations? So in such a case, you can simply think of the meaning of the proverb, a stitch in time saves 9. A proverb is also known as a saying. Here are some proverbs for your collections. So some are provided here. You have to make collection of something more. Minimum 10 you have to write your own. These 5 and some more 10. Appearances can be deceptive. Do not judge by appearance. A rich heart may be under a poor coat. All that glitters is not gold. You can't tell a book by its cover. Clothes do not make the man. Whatever proverbs given here, they have the same meaning. Like the proverb, fine feathers don't make fine birds. So these are 5 given over here. You can add 6th one, that is stitch in time saves 9. You can add 7th one, fine feathers don't make fine birds, and write some more. I told you just make collection of 10 others beside this 5. Last activity, visit a library. This story is a fable. I told at the in the explanation of the story. Fable means a short story, especially of animal characters, which gives message or a moral to the readers. So you have to find two more fables and share them with your friends. You might have gone through Aesop's fables, right? You can think of the story the stag and his antlers, and you can think of some others. So you have to find two more such fables only. So this is all about all the activities or questions given in pointers or exercise based on the lesson, the peacock and the crane. I hope you might have understood the given explanation, the answers, and accordingly, I think you can do these activities easily. You can write the answers easily.